Okay, guys, let's get into it some more because the internet has been in a frenzy over Little Miss Northy finger piercing. Oh, I just had to adjust my audio because I want to ensure that you guys can hear me as loud and as clearly as possible. So, as I was saying, the internet is in a frenzy because of Little Miss Northy finger piercing. I'm going to include a photograph somewhere here so that you guys can see what I'm talking about, So, we know that when it comes to Kim and North, there's always something going on. And guys, stop getting worked up about what Kim and North does because these are celebrity kids. It's Kim Kardashian, the Kardashian kids. Thank God it's not a boob job like what Kylie got at 17 and said she had the flu that time, allegedly. North doesn't need to get one. Thank God. Thank God. Mama Donda genetics came right in. Mama Donda said, I know what's about to go down here. So genetics right in. So North is safe there. The finger piercing, right? No, it's risky. I wouldn't advise it for someone of North's age, but it's Kim and Kanye's child, and people who are in the fast lane of the celebrity field. They kind of do stuff that the average people won't do. And that is something that I've came to the realization of. And I've realized too something else. When they allow their kids to be this thoughtful and expressive, it kind of gives them an early boost in life if they are guided with these things that they're doing. Once they're guided, it kind of gives them an early boost in life because you can already see that North's entire life was about this, guys. This was the direction of North's life, and we have to realize it, and we have to not get worked up over it. But we're going to share our thoughts, views, and opinions. And for a lot of us who are coming from humble beginnings, stricter homes with strict rules and policies where we could not even get a simple ear piercing, that I could not get an ear piercing. They're like, you see this? I have one here, one here, one here, one here, and the two on this side. And I really use these two. I rarely use them. Sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't, right? And I did these when I was in my 20s because I wasn't allowed to get not even a single piercing growing up. So for many of us, this is so outrageous. It is too much. She's putting the child out there. But for them, their culture is different. Their way of life is different. And you have to understand that North is sheltered. She's very sheltered, but still yet, there are some things that no money can, secure you from. The money cannot secure her from scrutiny. The money cannot secure or protect her from, having issues when she gets older, looking back and saying, why didn't my mom say no to that? Money's not going to protect them from that. But I definitely understand, the comments of the people and those who are outraged by it. I definitely understand. But for me, am I bothered by it? Absolutely not. I expect these things to happen. And because I'm looking back at North's history coming all the way up and I'm at this point, especially when North hits 16, 17, look for North to have her own luxurious apartment, living on her own and all those things. Just don't be surprised by these things, guys. Don't let them get you worked up. That's just Kim and that's just Kanye. And I don't think, Kanye is strict, right? Kanye is very strict as a dad, but I don't think that Kanye has a problem with North being expressive when it comes to those things. I think he would say no to some tattoos, and I think he would say no to some piercings. I think for Kanye, his principles are surrounding the child should be taught about God. The child should go to a school where there's a strong mix and a strong blend of religious people. And the child should not be in a school where they're cultured, their mind is cultured to not look at the real world. They should be cultured to look at the real world and know that they are in this position, but not because they're in this position. It doesn't mean that across the rest of the world it's the same. I think what Kanye is saying is that traditional schools are more humbling, and kids that goes to traditional schools, they have more strength as they get older. They know how to navigate through hardship, depression, because they have been around a balanced mix of people from all walks of life. And Kanye is saying no child should have a TV in your bedroom, because why do you need to consume that much TV? For what gain? And he's right. He's right. So Kanye is strict as a parent when it comes to some things, but I don't think when it comes to North being creative and expressive, he would be strict about those things. I think that she would be able to wear those little mini girly skirts, because we all wore something like that when we were young. But it's the corset. I know he wouldn't have agreed with that corset. I know if he had allowed her to wear that corset, he would have designed it in such a way that she wouldn't be showing so much clavicle and cleavage. Yes, I know the father would have done that. So if you look at Kanye's parenting style versus Kim parenting style, Kim is a hoochie mama. She's going to live vicariously through North. Everything that North is doing is what Kim hope and wish she was in the position to do when she was of North's age. So it's not going to stop unless Kanye pushes back. And Kanye doesn't want to push back too much, because he seems to be on a path of healing, and he seems as though he wants to do the right thing, and he doesn't want to be the aggressor this time around. So I believe that if he sees something that is not in accordance with nor in approval with, he will talk to his daughter about it, and he's going to educate her. He's not going to just talk to her. He's going to educate her and let her understand, what he's saying and what the piercing, like, that's something that you have to live with. He's going to let her know that even if she removes it today, it's going to still move on with her in the future. So Kanye West is very wise, and he'll know how to talk to her about those things. Kim Kardashian, she's not stupid, but she doesn't have the wealth of wisdom and knowledge that Kanye West has. And this is why I say I want Kanye West to get better, because the kids are getting older, and I would love to see Kanye and Kim in a good, happy, balanced, co-parenting relationship. I want to see them having family dinners together. I want to see them going to the different kids' activity together, along with Bianca as well. And there will also have to be moments without Bianca, so that the kids get a sense of togetherness between their parents after this lengthy feud and drama on social media. The kids really, really, really needs that moment. But when it comes to North piercing, I think it's cute. I'm not bothered by it, because I know they have a lot of money. I know that she's gonna get a doctor to check it to ensure that it doesn't develop an infection. I think North is just going through life like any of us at that age. Many of us wanted to do a lot of those things, but it's just that our parents didn't allow it. Many of us knew not even to open our mouth and even dare suggest asking our parents the permission to do such thing, or else they would have kicked us out just by even asking. So many of us knew not to cross that line, not to cross that boundary. But you have to understand that Kylie Jenner clan, different. Kanye West, he's an artist. Once he's well, he's gonna pull back on a lot of things, and he's gonna do so in a tactful manner. But guys, get used to it, because I think we're just seeing the start of what is yet to come as it relates to Kim and North, and Kim living vicariously through North, just as though Kris Jenner is living vicariously through all of them. And when she's not living vicariously through all of them, and when she's had enough through all of them, she goes back and she gets her face cut, paste, stapled glue to be snatched all over again. So we just have to understand that this is how this family rolls. And when I say cut, paste, glue, I was just being funny. Don't take that serious, right? Because I'm not shaming anyone for anything that they want to do with their life. It's their life. It's their choice. And that's just it. But guys, what's your take? Leave your comment below. And while you're at it, do all you need to support your girl. Peace.